Welcome to this tutorial on Azure Synapse data ingestion. Azure Synapse is a powerful analytics service that allows you to integrate and analyze data from various sources. In this guide, we will walk you through the step-by-step process of ingesting data into Azure Synapse. First step is to create a new Azure Synapse workspace. To do this, you need to navigate to the Azure portal and search for Azure Synapse. Click on Create and fill in the required details such as workspace name and location. Once the workspace is created, you can open it and navigate to the Data section. Next step is to create a new dataset. A dataset is a reference to the data source that you want to ingest. To create a new dataset, click on the New Dataset button and select the data source type such as Azure Blob Storage or Azure SQL Database. Fill in the required details such as the connection string and authentication method. Once the dataset is created, you can create a new data ingestion pipeline. A pipeline is a series of activities that are executed in a specific order. To create a new pipeline, click on the New Pipeline button and select the dataset that you created earlier. Then select the data ingestion activity such as copy data or transform data. Now you need to configure the data ingestion activity. This includes specifying the source and destination of the data as well as any data transformation or filtering that needs to be applied. You can also specify the schedule on which the pipeline should run. After configuring the pipeline, you can debug and test it. This includes running the pipeline in debug mode and checking the output to make sure that the data is being ingested correctly. Best practice is to use a separate development environment for testing and debugging the pipeline before deploying it to production. This ensures that any issues are identified and fixed before the pipeline is deployed to production. Another best practice is to use a schedule to run the pipeline at regular intervals. This ensures that the data is ingested on a regular basis and that the data is up to date. In conclusion, ingesting data into Azure Synapse is a straightforward process that involves creating a new workspace and dataset and then creating a new data ingestion pipeline. By following the steps outlined in this guide and using best practices, you can ensure that your data is ingested correctly and that it is available for analysis and reporting.